back again. Let me just adjust this ever so slightly. There we go. Wicked. Right. Hello, me again. So, plan of action is a video idea I've had for quite a while. We're going to do a how far do I hit my clubs gapping session. I think my yardages have changed somewhat ever so slightly, so this is going to be a good opportunity for me to get realigned with those distances. We're down here at the club, indoor Titleist Pro V1X, the golf ball that I currently use. Let's do it. So obviously I'm going to start short. I've got this board. So as I get a yardage, I'm going to be, oh my God, I'm talking behind me. It's okay. Turn that off. As I get a yardage, I'm going to pop it on this board. I'm going to update it. And we're going to see what it comes out as. There'll be a couple of distances that I think will be same ballpark area. Top end of bag, I don't think enough golfers know how far they hit certain stuff. So yeah, let's do it. I've got my new 60 degree. If you haven't seen the video on my new wedges, make sure you go and watch them. If anyone is in the chat, say hello. This will be an interactive thing. Send me some questions over. Let's have a bit of a chat. How are we on this? Most normalist of Thursday afternoons. It's nearly February already, which is slightly sickening. So I haven't really warmed up, so these first couple could be a little bit rusty. Right, so that first one. But now clearly you can see what that is, 86.7. Carry distances, all these. So that's what we're going to do it off. I'm going to predict this one's going to be about 90 yard, I think. So let me just mute this, then we can go live. So yeah, not the worst start. Might do 3 or 4 shots with each club. Only really looking for one good one. 85, a little bit shorter. Spin, as we know, with these wedges is ridiculous, and the chewage on these golf balls is crazy. This ball now, after 2 shots, is unusable, so I'm probably only going to hit a couple more with this wedge. 88. One more. I think once I've done all wedges, then I'll swap it out for a different one. 92. Cool. So combination of getting a little bit more warmed up now. Starting to see distances that I'd expect. So on the whiteboard, we're going to say 60 degree is now 90. Carry distances, these two. If anyone is trying to contact me, I've locked the door. So I'm trying not to be interrupted in this live stream. Pardon me. Right, 55 now. It's a bit mental how much damage them new wedges do to the golf balls. Tell you something though, people of YouTube and home. Strike location's all right, so I can't say I'm hitting it bad today. It is only a 60 degree though. Incredible. Righty then, 55 now. There we go. So we've got to be thinking 105, 110, something like that. 107.6, that first one. Probably going to do that really annoying thing of hitting it in between 2 pretty standard numbers. So we're a little bit more face closed, that one. So if I can square it, should be somewhere near a 105, that 103. This always used to be an 100 club for me, but in more recent times, it's just started to go a little bit further. Love to know why. 102. One more, see if I can land this bang on 105. I'm hitting all these full, so there's no like partial shots or out in this gapping session. 103. Cool. So with there being one in there that jumped to 107, I'm fairly happy now that that's about 105. 105. Incredible. Wonder if there's anyone not at work today. Get in the chat. Give me some abuse. Don't be shy. I can take it. I'm a big lad. Too big. Need to lose some weight. Right, 50 next. And then we're into the iron set. TaylorMade P7MBs. Right, got to be thinking 120 for this now. $119.9. That were pretty conclusive. It was a touch heavy though. Tiniest bit heavy. But that is pretty much spot on. Nice to see the new wedges doing the job. Sweet. What do you think of my jacket? It's the only mint jacket that I currently own. $125. Tiny bit of a jump for that one. Like 2 more, so let's see if it's any closer to 120 than it is 125. 120 bang on. That could be the answer. 1 more. And then P7MB time. 120.5. Beautiful. Right, I'm fairly happy that that's 120. Pop these away, keep some organisation to the proceedings. 120. Lovely. Right, pitching wedge. If it's going to follow the theme, should be about 135 now. Just going to swap this ball out. Look at the state. In the wedge video yesterday, I alluded to the fact that these new wedges can rip a golf ball up. Look at them. Apologies for the Fagin glove as well. When I'm practicing, I use an old glove. I don't use a new one. Save them for course. That is some shreddage, that though, isn't it? Granted, it was a little bit used before, but that is a bit mad. Same ball, just a slightly newer one now. Irons won't shred these up as much as what them wedges do. So yeah, 135 we're saying now. Should be. A bit thin. 123. Jacket could come off in a minute. Audio still good. Just double check it. Oh yeah, no, I'm still on. Right, question from Dawn Patrol Golf. How often do you change out the ball in your sim as soon as you see damage? Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, when covers start to get a little bit shredded, a little bit shiny. Yeah, straight out, straight a new one in. We use Titleist Pro V1 RCTs here, so it's the best quality of indoor golf ball you can use. So yeah, sadly you can still hear me. Best quality of indoor golf ball you can use. So. Yeah, I know, Jack. You just said that. Lovely. Right, let's get some pitching wedges up to 135. Touch heavy. 132. Yeah, since we've been open, probably about 3 months now, we've gone through 2 dozen, maybe 30 balls. So 15 in each base. So yeah, the wear time, they are pretty sensitive to wearing out. 131. Looking like these are a little bit closer to 130 than 135 so far. I have to take my jacket off in a sec. Dawn Patrol, you really seem to shred the ball with your high lofted clubs. If you've not yet watched the video, yesterday's live stream, my new wedges, make sure you go do so. There's an explanation on there as to why they shred as much. So newer grooved wedges do cut the ball up. The ones I've got, go and have a look because they are pretty crazy. Oh, that weren't great. That were a bit thin and necky. Let's go one more. Looking more like 130 than 135, these though. That were a good strike. 133. It's in there. It's in that vicinity, isn't it? That ball that I was using as well, it had been used before, so it weren't like brand new. Just go one more for good measure. 134, that's annoying. Them last 2, it's just jumped up a touch. I'm going to take my jacket off because it is somewhat warm in here now. Don't take long for it to get warm in here either. Keep comments coming in. Alright, microphone back on. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Let's go one more pitching wedge. If I can get one again to 134, I'm probably going to put 135. Even though you guys at comments say, well, you've only hit 2 shots, it's nearly got to 135. On course, this does go a little bit further. God, I sounded like every amateur golfer known to man then, didn't I? 137 because I took a layer off, so. And I weren't going at that especially hard either, so. So let's go for 135. Next up, 9 iron. I'm expecting 145, 150 out of this, so. Pardon me. Right. Now we're a good strike. 146. Good shot. Pat on the back, that one. If you are in the live chat, get your comments in. Like I said earlier, feel free to give me some abuse. I'm very much deserved of it at the minute. Another good strike, 144. 2 more with this. I think 145 is going to be the number. See if I can get this gapping session done in about half an hour. I've got a lesson at 4, so. 148. How annoying is it that all my distances are right in between 2 numbers? Like, I hit a lot of 147s and 117s and. Last one. That were a little bit toey. That'll back down at 145. So, tell you what, let's call that 145. I feel like if I really shut the face down and de-lofted it a bit, I can quite easily get that to 150. It's almost like the severity of the draw depends how far it goes. And if I'm cutting that, it's going to be more like a 140 club. So, right, 8 iron next. Usually expecting this to get out to about 160 on course. So. For those of you that aren't sure what irons I'm using, I've got a combo set. So P7 MBs, 7, 8, 9 and wedge, and then I'll show you my P7 MCs when we get up to the top part of the set. 9 people watching right now. Hello, everyone. Right, 155, 160 this. 160. Bang on. Pretty nice shape as well, that one. Get on that flag. Yeah, man. Probably just hit 2 or 3 with these. The long iron ball striking's been pretty pathetic recently, so. That were a good shot. Exact same distance, 160.9. Happy with that. 1 or 2 more. I think that's pretty conclusive. That's 160 though, isn't it? Bang up line that last one. Take that. 161. So there's a little bit of a jump there, isn't there? 145 to 160. I am expecting 7 irons to be about 170-ish as well, so. Last one. 8 iron this. 160. They'll probably best bunch out that lot then. Take that. 8 iron done. That was pretty conclusive. Right, 7 now. Last one of the P7 MBs. 8 people watching. Hello. This is a live gapping session. I won't say forgot how far I hit them. I've got a good awareness. I'm just curious to see if it's changed, you know. Quickly clean the grooves of this one. This has been a video idea I've had for quite a while, and I wanted to get around to doing it. So I thought, what better way than putting a bit of a live stream on and getting some of you guys to interact while I'm doing it. 169. Interested to see what the top end's like. I wonder how close my 4 gets to my 5 and stuff like that. These so far, though, have been nice. Take that. Just 2 or 3 more with these. $170, bang on. One more. That was struck. 174, a little bit further. Spin just dropped a touch. Pretty good though. 170. Right, 6 iron. So now we stop with the MBs and we're heading to the MCs. Like I said in my What's in the Bag video, I was hoping that these would be somewhat more forgiving than what they are. They are still pretty thin, pretty scary when I'm not playing at my best. But, you know, I don't do a bad job of striking them, so. $190, that's some jump, innit? That is some jump. I'd be interested to see what the averages are like on this. That well, 187.8, 188, that one. 9 people watching live. Get your comments in. Any questions, feel free to sling them in there. 190. Bent this week as well because I was experiencing a bit of a jump between my 6 and my 7, so. Whoa, that was worst shot of the day. To be fair, I've done well up to this point. So only hit one of them, so. That'll pour. Right, come on, a couple more good ones with this. That one better strike. It's 188 though. Maybe there's a bit of a discussion to be opened about weakening it still. Because I don't necessarily want to strengthen my 7 too much. That's about right. Or just get a new set of irons. Yeah, do it. That's hung out there to the right, but it's still 189. That is interesting. I'm gonna put it down as 185, even though you guys have seen it just kind of creep out more to 190. I can feel as though I can take 1 or 2 yards off and hit that 185 number quite comfortably. So let's have a look at 5. I'm predicting for there not to be too much difference between 5 and 4 here. Let's have a look. That was good, if not a bit thin. 200. 199.4. Good spin. 4,400 with that one. Good shot. If these next 2 are out like that first, then this is about right. Touch heavy, same distance though. Similar shot. Good shot. 199.7 there. One more. And again, another good one. 198.5. Forever, my 200 club used to be my 4 iron. It's my 5 now, so. I'm not hitting them hard either, if anyone asks. That's just my normal swing. 200. 4 clubs left. I did get some good driver numbers off of the Pro V1 X versus RCT video. So I think it'll just be very similar to them. That was the point that we're trying to make then. 210. Got to be open with this 4 iron now. 210 carry. Should be about right. That were a good strike. Just pushed it. 209.9. We're there though. We're there where we need to be distance-wise, aren't we? Just a little bit of pilot error. Making sure I get it on target. 20 yard right, that one. To say I struck it, too far offline that. Same again. Big push. 211. That one weren't as far offline, but still not ideal. We're there at 210 though. Bit heavy. 204. Just go one more on that one, just for peace of mind. $208. Bit more on target that time. Tidy. 210. 210. Right, next we work up into my slightly older Ping G410 hybrid. This is a 4 hybrid. Beautiful leg cover on, may I add. The club sold out these now. 4 hybrid, 22 degrees aloft, but lofted down ever so slightly. So this is like a 3.5 iron. So you've got to be thinking 220, 225, really. In previous testing, that's kind of what it has been. Struck it. 232. Right. Right, let's keep tabs on that. Because pushing it like that, you wouldn't have expected it to go that far either, so I won't anyway. $223 off the planet right though. Strike's been good. I think I've only missed it 2 shots so far, so for someone that don't practice like me, I'll take that. Right, come on. Get it starting further left will be good. That's better. 231 again. If I would have said a touch toey then. It's looking more like 230 though, isn't it? So again, bit of a gap between 4 iron and 3 hybrid. Comment, do you think I should loft this up if that loft gap stays as it is right now? There's definitely potential to do there, isn't there? See, that were a bit thin and spinny. And that was 216. One more. And then we've got World's Best Club, my Ping G3 wood, and then driver to finish. So, hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. Oh, good it. 230. It's 230, isn't it? Right, a little bit of testing to do with this, I think. See if we can rein it back a touch. Or then again, if driver goes 270 and Freewood goes 250, it's probably about right. Feel fairly confident that if I need to take some off that 2 hybrid, I can do. So, 6 watching. Hello, everyone. Hope we're having a marvellous, if not unspectacular, Thursday. Had 1 lesson already today, went quite well. Got 3 or 4 more this afternoon. So, right, Freewood, thinking 240. $234. Pushed again. So that start direction is just too far to right. I need to straighten myself up a little bit. But it sounded good though, didn't it? Look at that. That was better. 245.6. 148 ball speed. I do love this club, you know. Minimal spin axis. That, if it comes back on screen now, that was just a straight bullet, that. What a club. By the way, the reason I keep looking over that way as well is because I'm looking at the live chat. See if anyone said hello. Again, another good one. 240. I think 240 is about right. 240 carry, 250 total, something like that. Pretty much that exact shot that you've just seen there. So let's go Freewood 240. Interesting, the loft difference between them two, and there's only 10-yard difference. One's at 21 degree and one's at 16, and there's only 10 yard in it. Right, last but not least, what time are we on? 1/2 past, right. Just a couple more shots for this then. we'll call it a day. Thanks ever so much. Thanks ever so much. Thanks ever so much for every much that's watching. Just move this so it's in the zone. Alright then, ping G430, 10.5 down to 9.5. Should be 260, 270-ish this. $280. Go on. Get up there. Who's that? 279.5, carry that one. Well, it's always been a subject of ambiguity how far it may drive, you know. When I'm a bit naff, it's about 250. When I'm some days I can get it out to 300. That was 291 total. That. Another good hit. 283. 163 ball speed. Take that every day of the week. 294 total. I thought I was being a bit clickbaity with the thumbnail, you know, putting that at 300 yard, but hey, maybe I just hit it 300 yard. Maybe that's the kind of guy I am now. Bit pushed. 274 though. Spins coming down. I had a bit of an issue with my spin being a little bit too high. That was a high spin and it's only 2,700 there, so happy with that. A couple of us have been 22, 2,300 as well, so for me hitting it far, they're good numbers then. Or further with the control that this driver gives me. Right then, last shot of the live stream. Let's make it a good one. Big thanks again to everyone that's watched today. We're doing a few more of these in future. Chloe. Yeah, a bit of a low spinning diver. Can't end on that one. Let's have one more, in. Still 290 though at toe. Ping G430 is incredible drivers. Oh, I could be smoked. Yeah, it's turning, but it's 282, 162 ball speed. Cool. Right, let me write this last driver distance down, then I will show you what my yardages are. Quite enjoyed that. Needed doing as well, I haven't done it for a while. 275, 280. One more comment in the chat. Dawn Patrol, had fun watching. Thank you. No, thank you. Appreciate the interaction. Next time we do a live stream, make sure you're sticking around. So these are final numbers. Shortest club in the bag, 60 degree, goes about 90 yard. A little bit closer. And then longest club carry-wise with driver, 275 to 280. I still think I'm doing myself a slight disservice there as well, because it's more like 280 in it. So yeah, they are my distances. Unless I do some serious gymming, which I don't intend on doing anytime soon. It's probably going to stay that way. Thanks ever so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.